G'day, g'day. It is Wednesday, the 8th of July 2026. As always, a start on the daily chart and a nice bearish selling day on the daily. Obviously, market moved quite choppily through most of the day, but did close below the Monday's low. So Monday swept the previous week's high, and the selling has continued yesterday, and we've come down and tapped this untouched point of control and value area low left over from last Thursday's up day. So quite a decent gap in here. Looks like the market is already starting to move down, so I'm expecting that this previous day's low is a target. We can get rid of these ones now. We'll leave that on for the minor part during the 5-minute chart to have a look and see what's going on there. So that's pretty much what's happened on the day. News-wise, obviously Monday we had the 2-week high and we're pulling back from that now. Inflation concerns suggest the Fed may still maintain a higher for longer stance, keeps chopping and changing. Oil prices edged higher after 2 tankers were struck in the Strait of Hormuz. So that's still influencing the market now. Iran stating it would halt peace talks, cease the repeated threats to restart the war. My goodness. China extended its gold buying streak to 20 months, and Hong Kong has launched the gold clearing system and revived futures trading to boost its regional hub status. How does that affect gold today? We will soon see. Looking on the lower time frame now, we'll switch on these charts here. Some trades in Asia sort of had a cheeky sort of dynamic value line here, where we're above the value area high, we're above the upper value line, and just took a quick bounce back up to the dynamic fire line. Beautiful sell here, no levels unfortunately, but a beautiful sell that came all the way through the value area high, point of control, lower value line, and the value area low, all the way down to the first downside fire line. Price got capped at the point of control, which often happens, and kept on making way. But the trickiness of this is that you'd look on the daily candle and you'd see just a very bearish day, but it looks very different when you look on the lower time frames. As we had this pump up just before the New York Open, and then the real dump coming into the close. So that's why this type of move down, we might move back up, but I'm seeing that we're probably going to target this previous day's low. Where are we now? We are well below the volume profile zone. We are below the lower value fire line, so we are in quite strong bearish price discovery at the moment. And steal this. Point of control is quite low, but we are well below that now with this particular selling. Is this what they call a dump for the pump now? We will see, but I'd be very interested in, say, like a continuation trade off this lower value level to at least retarget the low of the day, or the previous day's low, which comes in at the first downside fire line. Doesn't mean price could just start retreating, like there's a little space here to retreat, and this could be some just sort of fate move to get lower prices before they want to pump it back up. But coming out of information that the Hormuz Strait might get closed again, Iran-US peace talks might start to break down, what have we seen with gold? Then gold starts dropping again. So got to keep that narrative in mind. I don't particularly want to be a buyer, but if price gets above the lower value line, we have a return to value trade or a fade value area buy, but strongly sloping dynamic fire line down. So dynamic value line, do we want to trade against that? Not particularly.